Hello, how you doing? Welcome to Wholesome P and Toast podcast. Today, I want to talk about how to make your man happy. So the content I brought today is relationship related content. How to make your man happy. Listen attentively. If possible, you can get a pen and paper so that you can jot down vital tips that I want to drop today. Number one, engage in an activity of his choice. People are different, and that makes us so unique. This is also what enables us to have a meaningful and special relationship with others. It is important to realize from the onset that your man won't exactly be like you. And believe me, you won't want that. You need to be willing to spend a few hours doing what he loves to do. All good relationships involve give and take. So try giving more, and then you won't feel bad taking a little too. Tip number two, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Many women have won a man's love by cooking delicious meal for him. They feed his stomach and found love in his heart. Remember, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Tip number three, quality time. If quality time is most important to your man, he will feel loved when you spend time together that is free of distractions. For instance, depending on the person, watching a movie together may not constitute quality time. Instead, choose an activity that will allow you to focus your attention on him. Try to make a point of having dinner together alone at least a few times a week. And take advantage of your extra time on weekends to plan something fun that requires interaction. You will be amazed at the difference a few hours can make in helping to keep a man happy. Tip number four, physical touch. Physical touch should be one of the easiest love languages to work with, as a simple hug or kiss is all that it may take for him to feel secure and loved. If showing affection is not easy for you, try to step love. If showing affection is not easy for you, try to step out of your comfort zone and show him you really care. Tip number five, give him space. You can help to keep a man interested by simply giving him space. He needs alone time or at least time to pursue hobbies and interests that you might not share. Pick a time each week when you each do something on your own with friends. It's always important to maintain your own friendship even when you are in a relationship. Tip number six, show gratitude and don't take him for granted. Often, the longer we've been in a relationship, the more we start to take our partner for granted. We get used to the things they do for us that we start to overlook them or forget to express gratitude for them. This can be disastrous for a relationship. In fact, lack of appreciation is frequently cited as one of the most common reasons for divorce. The good news is it's easy to intentionally start expressing more gratitude for your partner and in the process build a stronger, happier relationship. This goes both ways for the man and the woman as well. Tip number seven, which is the last tip, sex. Sex can play a role in increasing intimacy between romantic partners, and regular sex is likened to lower divorce rate among married couples. It can also offer benefit of physical and psychological health, including lowering stress, improving sleep, and boosting immune function. You want your man to be happy? Plan and look forward to be readily available when he wants to be intimate with you. So, I want to make a recap quickly for the 7 steps or tips that I've said in regards to how to make your man happy. Number one, engage in activity of his choice. Two, the way to a man's house is through his stomach. Three, quality time. Four, physical touch. Five, give him space. Six, show gratitude and don't take him for granted. Seven, sex. So conclusion of this podcast on how to make your man happy is what matters is how you and your partner feel about your relationship life and how well you can discuss it with each other. Communication is the key. Depending on the underlying issue and emotions you and your partner are experiencing, you might benefit from making use of these tips to make your partner happy. And lest I forget, do have the fear of God in your heart while you work on these tips to ensure a long and lasting relationship. Thank you for listening to Awesome Peer Toast podcast. Like and share the video on your social media platform. And don't forget to keep believing your dreams and take micro steps towards actualizing your dream. Thank you. Hello, how are you doing?